Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ba 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 doop ba ba boop. Another cold day today. Miss Christie's here. That sound was her opening up her drink, not anything else that might be. She wasn't going, psst, no puppies. Darcy, how are you? Hello, everybody. Yaz is here, and Justin's here, and Barb, and Albert, and yeah. Justin says hi, Miss Christie.
Hello.
Yeah, kind of a cold day today. It was cold, it was not as cold. And guess what? Today, either yesterday or today, whichever comes first, was day 10 months. Was day 10 months? Does that even make sense? It's 10 months ago I started reading to you guys. 10 months? Oh my goodness. It's 10 months. What are you doing? Are you moving stuff? All of a sudden I see Miss Christie's hand go behind to move the camera thing. Oh, am I supposed to be one way? Oh, am I supposed to be the other? Oh, I know what it is. I'm supposed to be like that. That's why. That's why I'm doing it. Hi from Sarah Lehman. She is the niece of Tina. Tina was in, so Tina played Josie in the TV series I was in called Mixed Blessings. Well, hello from everybody. Hello, Sarah. I just came to say goodnight 4 a.m. is going to come really early. Yes, it is going to become very early. Why do you have to be up at 4? Are you working at 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh my gosh, Bev. Give Mikey a hug for me, please, and thank you. That'd be awesome. So today, I'm going to read a couple of books. I have no real adventure stories to tell you, but is there something wrong with my beard? Is it all fuzzy because I was wearing my mask earlier?
I think so.
Is it goofy?
A little bit.
It's a little bit goofy.
Only from the side, though, probably.
Only from the side. Well, now, had you not said anything, I wouldn't have worried about it, but now that's all I can think about is my beard is goofy.
It just matches the rest of you.
No, it's all I can't even, that's all I can focus on. Work, Bev. Keith Anderson, I got a Bev, that's early to get up for work, but whatever you're doing, I thank you for doing it. And Keith Anderson, love you, big guy. It's also good to see you. I'm going to be I'm going to finish this show up and then obviously go do something with my beard. I wish I hadn't said anything because now I feel all self-conscious. Oh, I know what I'll do. Don't play with my beard. I'll just do this. So then after I'm done doing this, I'm going to be on Shadow Davis's show. We're going to talk about stuff. Can I just do that? There we go. Now nobody will know it's all goofy. Right? That's what we could do. Put a sticky note. This note is from Sam. My buddy Sam says, "Do all things with love." That's exactly it. Okay, let's read a book. Yaz loves your puffy beard. Well, thank you very much, because it is puffy. I didn't realize. You know what it is? I think it's puffy from this side from having to go out and wear the mask, and then I had a nap, and it squished it all over to this side. Anyway, I'll be reading a book like this. So let's read a book. Let's read a couple books. Okay, so my little buddy Maya, Weeby's little sister, every time I talked to her, she said, did you read the Peppa Pig book so I can have it? So I have to read the Peppa Pig book. So this book, a Peppa Pig, I don't know if a lot of people like Peppa Pigs. Do a lot of pink people pick Peppa Pigs? Perhaps? I'm going to take my pink spectacles and read Peppa Pig. I said it was Pepper Pig, and everybody's like, well, it's Peppa. So here we go, Peppa Pig. Swimming. This is called Peppa Pig Swimming. I don't know if I'd never heard of Peppa Pig stuff before, but apparently it's very popular. Here we go. This book is from 1920. That's not 1920. No, it's published. Oh, they've been publishing since 1920. This particular 2003. Okay, there you go. 1920. I'm like, oh my gosh. Say that 10 times really fast. 10 times really fast. 10 times really fast. 10 times really fast.
You forgot that.
Oh, that. It's not very hard.
No, it didn't seem very hard.
No, Peppa Pig. It's a beautiful.
Was that the fastest you could go?
That.
Was that 10?
That.
I think the counting gets in the way of the speed.
That. Not what I meant. I know. That's why I do stuff. Okay, let's read. Whoop. Focus. Eat up. Hello. You have fries? Cool. It's a beautiful, warm summer day, and Peppa and her family are going to the swimming pool. You can always tell that I'm getting ready to read because I go from la 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 la. It was a beautiful. My voice changes. You go, and then like, it was a beautiful summer day, and Peppa Pig and her family were going to the swimming pool. That. I'm silly. Of course I am. Rob says hi. Peppa, George. Okay. Peppa, George, let Daddy put on your swimming armband, says Mommy Pig. I don't know, I'm showing you the words. It didn't make sense to me for a second, but I guess George must be Peppa's, little brother. Okay, so that's it is. That must be Peppa and this George, and then I got it. Okay, now, I'm all caught up to speed. There you go. Today was George's first time at the pool, and he was a bit scared of getting in the water. Why don't you put one foot in, says Daddy Pig. Maybe George should try both feet at the same time, says Mama Pig. At the very end, I've got a good swimming story, so if you want to remind me swimming story, okay? Miss Christie will remind me swimming story. That's it. I can't read when you're swimming. This is a no swimming area. Please get... Tweet! That's okay, everybody. Out of the pool. That's it. Splash! Mommy Pig convinces George to jump into the water, and he loves it. Grunt. Snort. Yells George happily. Ho ho! Well done, George! Snorts Papa Pig. Daddy Pig. I think it should be Papa Pig. If she's Peppa Pig, it should be Papa Pig. And Mama could be Patriarch Pig. Rebecca Rabbit, her brother Richard, and her mother arrive at the pool too. Hello everyone, says Rebecca. Sweet, sweet, says Howard. Oh, that's okay. This book might be over faster than we think. There's not a lot of words in it. Just have to remember everybody's voice. Richard, hold on to the float so you can practice kicking your legs, says Mrs. Rabbit. We don't want to kick people's legs. Oh, kicking in the water. Got it. I don't know if you can hear that upstairs. Weebeast is doing his dance class upstairs, so there's stuff falling from the ceiling. George, would you like to try kicking your legs too? Said Mama Pig. Hee hee, giggles George. Hee hee. Oh, very good, laughs Daddy Pig. But please try not to splash. Big children don't splash. Big children don't splash, adds Peppa. I'm not going to lie to you. Big people do splash. We do. Big children are very good at swimming, declares Peppa. When George and Richard are older, will they be able to swim like us? Won't they, Rebecca? Yes, Rebecca said, as she watches the boys kick and splash. I asked Maya if she'd ever heard of Peppa Pig. She's like, I love Peppa Pig. So, Peppa and Rebecca race each other up and down the pool with their swimming armbands on. They're having lots of fun swimming and splashing in the water. They're having lots of fun swimming and splashing in the water. This book might be a little too young for me, because I'm not a very good swimmer. Oops! Richard has dropped his toy watering can into the pool. Mommy, wah! Says Richard. Sorry, Richard, I can't reach it. It's too far down, said Mrs. Rabbit. Luckily, Daddy Pig is an excellent swimmer, and he takes off his glasses and dives down to get it. Takes off his glasses and dives down to get it, and comes up with something that wasn't the can, because he doesn't have his glasses on. Ho, here you go, snorts Daddy Pig. Squeak, squeak, says Richard. Well done, Daddy, says Mommy Pig. Yes, thank you, Daddy Pig, says Mrs. Rabbit. At least everybody knows who everybody is there. Johnny GTO, Johnny GTO, here we go. You're gonna hear me read, that's his creed. Later on I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna feed. That's Johnny GTO, coming to watch me read. That's squealing tires. Oh dear, Richard is so happy to have his watering can back that he splashes Daddy Pig with water. Laughs George. What a silly little piggy and rabbit. The kids are all happy. Now look at the dad's face. Okay, what's going on? Somebody's watering my head. This would be so much better if you had knuckle tattoos. Everyone has a fun day at the swimming pool. Thank you, Willie. What would my knuckle tattoo say? Always be kind. Be a weird thing to have my knuckle tattoos. There you go. That was a little kid. Peppa goes swimming. So there you go. Now I can give this one. I'm supposed to use a British accent when I read these. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Peppa goes swimming. I don't know how. Right. Use my giant voice. Right, Peppa goes swimming then, right? That's what she does. Peppa goes swimming. Now it's a beautiful, warm summer day, and Peppa and her family are going to the swimming pool. I don't know why I said swimming. It's not right. Right then, Peppa, George, let Daddy put swimming armbands on, says Mommy Pig. This seems meaner, doesn't it? There you go. That was that. That was Peppa Pig. That was that one. Let's read. Okay. Oh.
Hey, you asked me to remind you. I'm reminding.
Oh, about the swimming story. Okay. So, here's what happened. When I was very little, I fell into a lake. We were playing hide and go seek. I was probably 3 or so. I was playing hide and go seek, and I ran behind there was an outhouse that I was going to hide behind there, and down the hill I tumbled into, and I got caught up in some branches of a tree, and I was breathing in water, and it wasn't very good. I remember my dad bringing me out, and they had to give me mouth to mouth and boop, 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 to get the water out of my tummy. So I've been scared of water ever since. And I'm not scared it's going to jump out and scare me, like open a closet. Like, that's not what I'm worried about. But so I don't like swimming. So years ago, Wee Beast wanted to go swimming. So I took him to I can't remember where it was. It might have been Saskatoon, actually. But anyway, we were there was a diving board that was here, and a diving board that was here, and a diving board that was here, and a diving board that was so tall they looked like they were using it to fix the roof. Like, it was massively tall. So Kyler says, let's go swimming. I said, okay. And he goes, let's go on a diving board. So I'm like, okay. He's probably going to pick no, he doesn't pick this one. He doesn't pick this one. He doesn't pick like the Olympic one. He picks the one up here where guys are using to paint the roof or whatever they're using it for. And all the way up, he's like, hey, isn't this fun, Daddy? And I didn't want to just let him know that I was scared. I'm like, oh, right, this is awesome. This is awesome inside. I'm like,
I think people should know that Kyler has been swimming like a fish.
Oh, Kai can swim very well. Like, I'm not going to.
I think that's an important part.
I remember when, my dad taught me to swim. He just threw me right in the lake, which really was made all the guys playing hockey very angry. Anyway, so he's way up there. It's very important, the story. So he goes way up to the very, very top, very tippy top one there. I guess the workers were off for the day or something because there's nobody else up there. And he just comes in, and he jumps off. He just like it was nothing, right? Just there's my glasses. Just boop, off he went. And I went to the end, and I look over. The pool looked like it was that big. Like, it looked just tiny, and it looked like there was all these little ants floating in it because, it was so far up. I'm like, oh. So I'm looking over, I'm like, oh, and I'm looking down, I'm like, oh, my stomach's like, like having that, don't do that. And my brain's like, we could probably do this. My feet are like, we ain't leaving, right? So I look down, and then I hear, Daddy! Daddy! And I look over, I go, what? He goes, me, Kyler. I said, yes. Are you going to jump? I said, I'm kind of scared. He goes, I'll catch you. Like, what? He goes, I'll catch you. I'm like, perfect. Okay. I said, well, move out of the way. And so I go to jump off, and I'm like, nothing, and then there's nothing, and then I go to nothing, and then I hear a noise behind me. It's the little girl going, hey, mister, are you going to go or what? You're holding up the line. I said, pardon me? He goes, you're holding up the line. There's no line, it's just you and me. Well, you're holding me up. Are you going to go or whatever? I'm like, now calm down. Don't worry. I'm doing this with my arms. I'm like, calm down, everybody. Just calm. I'm just thinking about when she goes, what are you, a chicken? Chicken. I said, don't stop calling me chicken. I'm not, I might be, I'm a little bit scared. Then she starts going, well, and it's echoing all through it's echoing through the whole thing because we're so high up, echoing everywhere. And I'm doing this, so people don't see the kid that's calling me a chicken and bucking like a chicken. All they see is me going my arms like this, and they hear, well, she walks right by me, and she gives me one of these looks as and she jumps off. So, and eventually, I walk to the front, and now everybody's looking up because they hear this chicken noise, and they see me, right? So I go, oh, now I got to do it. So I go to jump, and literally my toes felt like they went like that, right? And then I went to jump off, and I went to jump off, and I went to jump off, and I was, and I couldn't, and I tried like Superman, and I tried like everything. Finally, I just closed my eyes. I went, okay, and I jumped off, and you could hear me all the way down. And I hit the water, and all the kids floated to the side and stuff, and then I swam to the edge of it, and then I'm not a very good swimmer. This is me swimming. I swam to the side, and I was there like that on the side, and Wee Beast goes, wasn't that fun? I went, yeah, it was pretty good. And then by the third time, I'm like pushing kids out of the way to get to the top. So that's my story. I don't know. It doesn't really have an ending. Except for the end, it was almost like Kyler was the adult and I was the child, because he said, Dad, on the clock, we got to go to, because he was, still taking martial arts back then, right? He goes, Dad, we got to go to Taekwondo. And I go, I just want to go one more time. And he goes, no, we got to go now. I go, you never let me do nothing. So that's my story. That's my swimming story. It wasn't as, I wasn't there. There you go. Should I read this book, Miss Christie?
Sure.
I can't sing this, but we'll read it. Okay, so here's the book. It's by Peter Yarrow, and it's wrecked. I just got this book, and it's by paintings. It's by Peter Yarrow and Lenny Lipton, and it's got paintings by Éric Puybaret. It's called "Puff the Magic Dragon," and it was a song that This is a song too, but I won't sing it because it's it's a song. Here we go. Let's read "Puff the Magic Dragon." Joanne goes, 2 great stories in one day. Super slider snow skates. That was my. Okay, I guess you could just take that. I guess, Miss Christie. That's sad. I just bought this book. It's brand new. Okay, so Puff the Magic Dragon. Here we go. This book is Sterling Press, and it was made in. This isn't. I don't know which one this one is, but it is. Is it on the back of that book? I have to find the. Oh, here it is. It's right here, Miss Christie. It is. This one's from 2007, but this song is way older than 2007. So it's Puff the Magic Dragon. I don't remember who sang the song. Maybe Peter Yarrow. Here we go. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Nice paintings. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings in sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Sealing wax is they used to seal paper and stuff with as well, right?
Possibly.
The first thing that Gracie does is get into the Gracie, come in. Are you going to sing it? Oh, Peter, Paul, and Mary sang it. Yeah, that's right too. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. There you go. That's as good as I get for singing. I sing better when other people are singing. See, this is how I sound. I think I sound when I sing. Bob the Madraxine Bossy, frolic autumn list in land called Honolulu. That's how I think I sound. Together they travel on a boat with a billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. You know I'm going to have to download this song and learn it. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. What was the name of the other sort of dragon character that we had as a kid? Do you remember what it was? It was very cartoony. H.R. Puffin-Stuff. Pirate ships would... Oh, this is great. This whole book is falling apart, Chris. Pirate ships would lower their flag when Puff roared out his name. So what that means is that that they were actually scared. The pirates were scared, right? When they lowered their flag, that meant they didn't want any trouble. Pirate ships would lower the flag when Puff roared out his name. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. I just saw you have a big hiccup. Miss Christie is drinking a fizzy drink. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys and girls. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray day it happened. One gray night it happened. Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff the magic dragon ceased his fearless roar. This part always made me sad about the song because it just meant that Jackie didn't believe in dragons anymore. That's what happens sometimes. We play games and we have our imaginary stuff and then we just grow out of it, I guess. His head bent in sorrow, green scales filled like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff the magic dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Right now, my buddy Mark would be like, "You're not singing on key." I'm like, "I don't even know what key. I sing in car keys. That's what I sing." Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and he frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, it looks like somebody new is coming to visit. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. So the little girl's coming to visit, it looks like, eh? This makes me happy. We'll have to staple this book, Miss Christie. Oh, that's the end of the book. Here we go. Over the years, Puff the Magic Dragon has changed a lot for me because of the thousands of stories people have told me and my singing partners were after our Peter, Paul, and Mary concerts. Oh, who wrote this? Oh, Peter Yarrow from Peter, Paul, and Mary. I know Peter. How silly is that? That I knew Peter. Like, oh my goodness. Excuse me. I'll read you this little bit, and then I'll end our little broadcasty thing. Over the years, Puff the Magic Dragon has changed a lot for me because of the thousands of stories people have told me and my singing partners from our Peter, Paul, and Mary concerts. They've shared how the song moved them as children, how it made them cry, and how they've sung it to their children, their own children, and their grandchildren. Puff has appeared to me like has appeared to me both childlike and wise, a king but also a willing follower, and just about any bright spirit that inspired him. Puff gives his whole heart and soul to one special friend, Jackie Paper, and though it was terribly painful when Jackie grows up and has to leave, Puff has given Jackie the strength and courage he needs to believe in himself. And when he goes back to the real world, one day, as you will see at the end of the book, a new and special friend comes to Annalie to play with Puff. In this way, Puff and Jackie's friendship continues through new children like you. So there you go. That's kind of a nice one. Hey? So there's about Puff the Magic Dragon. I remember singing it when we were kids. We were singing it in school and stuff. So there you go. One of my favorite songs. Annette says one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs too. Sorry, I've got cat fur in my mouth. Yes, it's your fault. Every time I breathe in, I expect to look down and see there's a bald spot on the cat. But anyway, that's the end of the story. Nothing really learning about the books. Just a lovely story, and a silly story with Peppa Pig. So that Peppa Pig was for my buddy Maya, and Puff the Magic Dragon is for every little child that lives in every one of us. So thank you very much. I will talk to you tomorrow, and that's about it. So here we go. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Yes, gotta brush your teeth and go to bed. And then maybe sometime soon we can sing the Puff the Magic Dragon song together. That would be very good. That would make me very happy. Barb, I'm sorry there's nothing to make you groan today. I know what's happening, though. I'm dragging this on. Oh, I'm dragging this on too long. Good night, Justin. Thank you for being there and all the hearts that you sent me. Good night, everybody. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And I will talk to you tomorrow because I'm off to pick out a puppy.
Nope.
Can we get a puppy?
Nope.
She said maybe. I heard maybe. Puff the Magic Dragon.